I've had this Sega CD for a while, but it had some issues. It wouldn't play most of my games, so I ended up sending it to somebody, and they told me that all it really needed was a level adjustment and a good cleaning. I guess the unit was really, really dirty, and for whatever reason, I usually open up all my consoles and clean them and try to troubleshoot it myself, but for whatever reason I just never did with the Genesis, and I just automatically assumed that the lens was bad or the caps were bad or whatever, so I never bothered with it. But the guy opened it up and he was just like, yeah, the lens is fine, it just needed an adjustment and a good cleaning. And so far, for what I tested earlier today and some of the other games have popped in and what I've popped in now, everything seems to be working, so that's good. This is the Sega CD Model 2. I have to, I'd like to get a Model 1 just because I'm actually using a Genesis Model 1 with a 32X plugged in, but I got a Model 2 in a box some time ago. Got a JVC XI too, but that's for use downstairs in the family room, and that's got the HD Retro Edition cables plugged into it, so it actually looks pretty decent on my 65-inch. But let's get into Slipheed here, shall we? Normal rank, hard rank, sound test. From Game Arts.
Battle station, unidentified spacecraft inbound from Delta Line, Area 3. Number unknown, but increasing. All Silpheed squadrons scramble immediately. Repeat, scramble now. Squadron 207, scramble now. Rendezvous with squadrons 279 and 333. Take position.
I've actually used the Model 2 and seen the Model 2 Sega CD more than anything. The first time I played a model Sega CD1 was a friend of mine in grade school. He was a big Sega nut, and he had Internal Champions, he had Slipheed, he had Sewer Shark. So this is cool because I haven't played Slipheed in a while. I've played it off and on, and I actually think I tested it out a little bit last week, but this will be my first time kind of playing it more than just a quick test to make sure the disc reads. Yeah, there is a metal tray that you have to put on the bottom of it. I guess you really don't have to put it on, but it helps ground the system, from what I understand. And I actually picked up a trio power pack from Retro Game Cave for these three, just to make it easy. So I have a 32X as well as the Genesis, obviously, and the Sega CD Model 2. I got that trio power adapter from Retro Game Cave, so I only need one adapter for all three systems, which makes it way easier to manage. And I can put my OEM power supplies away, which is always nice. One repair. I was just reading about the creation of this game and the untold history of Japanese gaming. If you guys haven't checked that book out, I highly recommend it. You can get it for pretty cheap on Amazon. The first volume, I have the second volume. I haven't completed the first one yet. I hope to get to the second volume soon. But they talk about this game, and the interviewer, the author of the book, actually asked one of the creators outright. He shows them I think it's the end boss of Slipheed, and compares it to Andros from Star Fox. He basically says, like, did you realize that they pretty much ripped you off. And he said that, yeah, he remembers seeing it and feeling like he was ripped off, but he said back then, like, game companies were just ripping each other off with everything, you know. And companies tried to put out weird patents, and it just didn't work. So it was just something you kind of dealt with, and he just kind of took it as an homage, if you will. Look at the size of that thing. They say, uh-oh. So I don't need to keep pressing the button technically because, oh god. Got auto fire goodness. Got it.
In the year of 3076, an unmanned solar
Rented
space
Internal
force fleet
Champions is a lot
suddenly
as a
started
kid.
to
I
attack
wonder
the
why it's ever
colony
included
planet.
the Sonic Genesis collection
The
they
Greason
released for
system,
360
the
PS3.
central
I don't know,
photon
that's a good
computer that
question.
integrates and
That was
controls the
another
whole
fighting
galaxy
game though that was
network on the mother
really,
planet,
really
Earth,
hard in my
was network
opinion.
jacked by an unknown terrorist group.
I can't remember what the deal was
The leader of
with
the terrorists
the
solemnly
end boss of the
introduced
Sega
himself
CD
as
one. Like, I think you
Zakarte.
had to pull off a fatality or something on like
survivors
every
of the
fighter you
Galaxy
didn't
Union
kill
and
at the
colony
end, and it was
planet's
nearly
fleet
impossible.
assembled all their forces to strike at Zakarte. 64 light years lay across their way to the solar system. After drastic restructuring and the addition of reinforcements to the tactical fighter spacecraft,
The first time I played this,
Silpheed,
sitting at my
their
friend's
last
house and
resort,
playing it in his
the
room on his
remaining fleet
TV, I
began
thought
the counterattack.
this was pretty amazing. The
Their
cutscenes,
destination?
the audio,
mother
even though the
planet,
game graphics
Earth.
itself were okay. I do remember being really impressed with the cutscenes. Let's stick with the wide beam. Right shot. Can I get an option? Nah, you know what? I'm just going to stick with forward beam for both. Alright. They were actually talking about both versions. They brought up the PC-88 version initially, and then he actually asked about the Mega CD version, what involvement the developer, the creator of it actually had with this particular version of the game, and he actually said that he didn't have much with it, and asked if they considered this game a sequel or not. It's more than a remake than anything, even though the storyline kind of follows a sequel. But yeah, initially they were talking about the PC-88. If you have an interest in PC-88 stuff, they talk a ton about the PC-88 system, which is a system I don't have a lot of familiarity with, unfortunately, though I'd like to become more familiar with it. Obviously, a lot of great games came out, like the E-Series, ton of Falcom stuff. How many stages are in this? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I have not gotten very far in this game. One repair. Oh god. Oh god. Gotcha. I have never played Beyond Oasis, but the fact that you said that it's a combination of Streets of Rage 2 and Zelda, I am now really, really, really interested in it. I'm gonna go with forward B, and yeah, gravitation bomb. Now, Beyond Oasis, was that a Genesis title or was that a Sega CD title? I can't recall offhand. Gotta get into the game here. Whoa. Repairs, please. That's probably not good. Repairs. Thank you. Go down. Gotcha. I am digging the music for this game. Boss time.
Proceed with caution. There's too many of us.
Oh crap, no shield. Engine failure. Oh crap. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me.
Game over.
I'm going to continue once at least. Knew what to expect a little bit more this time at least. Ah, that got me. Repair. Yeah, Star Fox from a kind of a isometric position in a sense. Top down. Alright, let's do this right.
Caution. There's too many of us.
Need the Falcon to back me up here. Oh, it totally threw me off. It didn't do that last time. All right. It's probably a mistake going with the wide beam. Antimatter. Yeah, what the hell? Why not? Stage 4. Rocking out now. 2 repair. Series business. Holy crap. Now we're attacking the surface of the Death Star, apparently. And I think the creator said that obviously he was inspired by Star Wars when he had this game in mind, but he said at that point there wasn't too many people who did have some sort of inspiration from A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. I would like a repair. Repair thingy, repair thingy. Bonus! I don't want a bonus. Oh god. No!